It is time for another video. Good day to you, my fellow adventurers throughout time and space. It is I, the Cowardly Time Lord, welcoming you to another minifigure showcase video. Here we have gathered all of my sequel trilogy minifigures and probably all the sequel trilogy minifigures I shall ever be acquiring. Maybe if I'm extremely lucky I'll get a Finchdallo, but I doubt this will happen. That is why I'm doing this video, and I highly doubt LEGO's gonna ever go back to the sequel trilogy because of how universally, well, almost universally hated it was. Yes. I have quite a lot. I quite think that my army looks quite nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know much else to say besides the fact of porgs. Look at all the porgs is. Wait, what's this? What's this? All hail the great King Porg! Porgy, 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 porg! He is the true leader of the resistance against the First Order, the great King Porg. Yes, I almost exclusively got that crown piece for this exact purpose. It is the great King Porg. I actually, even before I did this in minifigure form, I had somebody make an edit of Great King Porg because I just thought all I can see with the porgs with their cute little faces is it kind of looks like stereotypical like kingly face. But yes, the Santa Porgy. Porgy, 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 porg, Santa Porgy. One of my favorite ever Christmas minifigures. Well, so you can't buy porgs on Bricklink. I know, really, you just need to know the pieces, but why? Why do porgs not count as minifigures? They should so count as minifigures. If things like things like this, I'm pretty sure count to a degree. Well, not this. It's the mini Rathtar, also from an advent calendar. Yeah, it's got a fez. And the Lug Beast, of course, famously bad colors, but I still like it. I still quite like it. What else is there to talk about? Yeah, well, let's go. I guess I can talk about while going over this. The fact that there's only one Ray here and one Finn, where compared that to my like Rebellion, and I considered multiple Lukes and multiples of like the main characters. Why do I not do the same for the sequel trilogy? Mostly because there's next to no character development, in my opinion. I actually, well, this is gonna sound strange, but I did not actually buy the set that came with Lore Santeca. Well, I have, except I did not build it. It's actually one that I bought over here. I have it, and yes, the two different variants of BB-8, slight differences. That's neat. But yeah, I did not actually like it's the one case where I've bought a set and figures from it separately that I did not build. Why would I do that? Well, simply because I have the other X-Wings from the sequel trilogy, and I did not care to basically build the exact same thing as the other X-Wing, but I was like, hey, I'm not overly expensive just to buy the thing on its own from Toy Traders, and I'd already bought Lore Santeca, which was like the one figure from it that that was interesting. But yeah, I really did miss out on getting the Finch Dallow figure when it was in stores, and I regret that all the time. Also, I'm one of the few people that, well, I don't like the Star Wars Resistance TV show. Don't even try. I don't. Star Wars Resistance was stupid. I watched the first season. Managed to get through the first season of it while I was on vacation last summer. But I did not enjoy Star Wars Resistance for, well, like any part. But I really wish they had made more sets. I know, that's odd. But the characters weren't terrible, and some of them were pretty unique, and the sets and figure selection for that could have been quite unique and pretty cool. I'll be honest. There were some pretty unique ships in Star Wars Resistance. Was it a good show? No. Do I think it could have used some more sets? Yes, purely from a collector's standpoint. Heck, I just want more really cool, unique Star Wars characters in minifigure form. And yeah, I've got some pretty cool rare rare sequel trilogy figures. I actually have two of of this the polybag general dude. The reasoning behind that is I went to, well, I obviously go to a place called Toy Traders a lot. They had one, and I was like, oh, well, that's pretty cool. Well, not too expensive. Buying a secondhand poly bag, I'll buy it. And then, like a week later, I was ordering on Bricklink, and the person who I ordered from was like, "Hey, here's a free poly bag with the First Order General guy in it for free." He actually gave me two free poly bags. He was real nice. But yeah, speaking of which, I've just placed another Bricklink order. I mean, the pile is shrinking. At least it's shrinky. Not gonna do any double like reviews of sets I got doubles of, so don't expect that. So really, I've only got one built set that is up for reviewing right now. But yeah, I don't know what else to go over. Really, I was actually looking over and seeing like which figures I actually have like doubles of and which ones I don't. There are a few slightly, oh, and I have sort of made my own like super cool First Order guy. Boom boom boom. I wish I just had the time, the energy, the feeling to just play and have fun with it. Huh. I just noticed the severe difference between First Order helmets, some of them. See, this one's more like pointy. This one's just more. I've never actually noticed that until just now. Huh. Huh. may have to reorganize my troops a bit because of that. Hold on a sec. Darn it, I'll never be able to unspot the unevenness of the slightly differently designed First Order Trooper helmets. And I would almost be like, oh, well, I'll just start getting more to fix and balance that out. That would be fun, right? 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 I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, I think I pretty much got every sequel trilogy set. Besides the aforementioned, I did not actually technically build that one. And the stupid half ATST set that was one of the worst Star Wars sets ever. I did not pick that one up. But I think... Oh, and also the duel on Starkiller Base. I did not get that one because I saw it as two figures I already had for a really weird set that I just had no interest in whatsoever. So, other than those two, I can't think of any set, like any big sequel trilogy set I missed out on. I got most of I got like most of like the micro build characters separately afterwards, just because they were unique figures. In some cases, I've accidentally ended up with duplicates of certain figures. One of them, actually, I have a duplicate of this guy, but since he's named, I just, yeah. How did I end up with a duplicate of that guy? Long story short, the version I got did not actually. The first time I got the figure, the weapons weren't included, so I decided to spend money getting a second one with the guns. Why? Because Toy Traders is convenient sometimes. Let's leave it at Toy Traders is convenient sometimes. I really do like the Praetorian Guards. They're cool figures. As much as I do not actually like these dress pieces. It's just odd way of doing it. I understand it, yes, but it's just odd. Also, I don't know why I gave these guys this kind of gun, but I have. Oh, and then of course there's I've got 3 of these guys. I would so like extra Sith trooper, a couple more First Order guy, regular First Order troopers. Just thinking about like evening it out to a degree, but how I would go about that. Of course, the Knights of Ren, really cool figures. But in terms of the Resistance side, there's very, very little to talk about. Other than, this has got to be one of the creepiest minifigure faces in a long time, in my opinion. I don't know why. There's just something that's always unsettled me about that minifigure's face. The fact that this one's actually supposed to not have the little things on the side of the helmet, that was surprising. Oh, and yes, I do have Maz wielding a lightsaber. I'm sorry if my camera's not focusing. I'm not looking through my camera. I'm just looking forward, which is bad. Also, I don't know why, but there was a battle droid that kind of came in pieces in Unkar Plot's sort of the Encounter on Jakku set with Unkar Plot. So I built him together, gave him a sword, and put him on the side of the Resistance. Is there a particular reason? Kinda. I think there was a comic about that or something similar. I'm pretty sure. I don't really know. I should also mention that my absolute favorite hairpiece, for reasons, is the old Han Solo hairpiece. Yeah, I just really like this hairpiece. I use it a lot in my comic series too. Well, I'm actually using it for the main character of the comic series at this point because got magically transformed into old man. There's a little bit of that comic series that you can't really view unless you have Amino. So consider this non-official advertisement for Amino. Don't get me in trouble. And also an advertisement for my Amino account, my Lego Amino account specifically, which I'm almost the #1 highest reputation point member on that, on the leaderboards. Yeah, one of the leaders does have a lot more reputation, but that's besides the point. Bucket. Again, like, Resistance was not a good show, but damn if it didn't have some good parts to it. And the other droids are whatevs. Dio looks kind of nice. But the Porgs. All hail the Porg Lord. 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 Anyways, this looks like a good place to end off for today's episode. So, this is the Cowardly Porg Lord signing off and saying, have a good day, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Bye-bye now.